Welcome back, folks, and let's play Betrayal at Krondor. And when last we left off, we fought our way north over the bridge to Sog. We had to turn back to L'Oreal to sell some things, and Gurat's inventory is becoming laden with Mordhel lampreys, but once we get to Yabon, we can sell all of these for a fine amount of money. Money that will make up for the practice loot that we've purchased for Owen's barding. Now, we have Owen's barding ticked for increased skill gain, and if we select more info with the loot, it says affecting player statistics, basically saying if you use this, you'll get barding increases, but I don't know how many, and I don't know how long this will take. So Owen has 12 rations right now. Owen plucked the strings of the practice loot carefully, aware his smallest mistakes were the cause of great grief to others. He could at least say he was learning, however minutely, every time he played the single tune he knew. I wonder if this rendition of it gets better the higher skill Owen has, or maybe it's just the same when you're practicing regardless. Either way, we're going to listen to the whole thing, because it is a very nice tune. Even if Owen's not doing the best job of playing it. Right, now we're gonna spam click. And keep an eye on those rations. Okay, the rations have gone down to 11, so we have spent at least one night practicing. And there we go. How much has this increased by? 63%! We gained over 10% from that. Whoa! I don't know about you, but I'm going to go get another one. That seems like a brilliant deal. Also, if we're going to go get another one, we might as well have haggling selected, because we'll go haggle with everyone else as well. We may even get a increase in that. Fortunately, the shop is still open. Will you sell me another loot? You will! Marvellous. Fair enough. Even with the reduction, I've made a pretty profit off it. It's a slightly smaller reduction. Maybe you heard Owen's practicing. Well, it's ours now, so let's haggle for everything else. There we go. And there we go. You don't want to, Wow, we're going quite quickly through these. Very quickly through these. There isn't enough room for it, he said. I'll have to find some other place for it. You, however, could haggle for it. And yeah, you can't actually haggle for it. I'm glad that lots of places sell whetstones. By the way, that's some expensive aventurine. That is 2 sovereigns more dear than the places we've been to recently. Haggling increase, though. Not going to say no to that. So your haggling is now at 81%. Yours didn't go up, but yours did at 66. Right. Let's get a little more barding done. Also, I wonder if, okay, you still have plenty of rations. So we really did just spend a single day doing that. So, barding at 64. Let's go. It's time for more barding! Oh no, you know we really need to get to Krondor quickly. I won't be long, I promise. I'm just getting better. Yes, and the Mordhel are getting better at chasing us because they can just follow the sound of you practicing. I'm done. It only took a while. It took nearly a whole day. But you're at 77% barding now. 77%. I am really tempted to buy one more. But I'm not going to because I think 77 is more than enough. Yeah, I think 77% is more than enough. So let's tick these again. And let us see what time of... Yep, it's very dark. We're going to rest. And now we're going to carry on this way. And hopefully not bump into anyone that wants to kill us. We're going to bump into someone that wants to kill us. Of course we are. That's just part of the course. Okay, any Mordhel? No. Really expecting more Mordhel. Maybe I should have actually tried to go east or north, but I bet the game's not going to let me. So I'm not even going to try. Also, there's a big bridge coming up. Ooh. Oh! We have graves, but we also have... Ooh. A box that isn't locked. Locklear gritted his teeth. While they had agreed the box should be opened, he was privately concerned the previous user might have left behind an unpleasant surprise. Oh, it's just a shell. I mean, we'll take it. Shells are cool. Right, now we get to show off digging up graves. Not the most glamorous of things, but we could potentially find some cool stuff doing it. We could also disturb something we really don't want to. Aglas Soggin. Another helping put him 6 feet under. Turning to Locklear, Owen said, Shall we dig up this grave? Yes. In here? Poisoned rations! Well, that wasn't worth it. Baby Irissa. A week she cried before she slept. Let's not open that one. I think opening that one's going to be a bad idea. Celia de Boulen. Water took her to the deeps. Shall we open this one? The digging was exhaustive. Standing waist-deep in the hole, Gorath levered open the lid of the pine box with the tip of his shovel. When at last it was open, his face contorted with a look that was a mixture of relief and disappointment. That's strange, Gorath said. No body. That is strange. David Booley, buried without a word. Well, an hour passed. Covered with grime and grave mould, Gorath distastefully flung back the heavy lid of the coffin to look at its contents. Immediately he retched as a thick ammonia scent billowed up from the coffin's corrupting remains. Just a body, he gagged. Yep, not all of these are going to be secret Mordhell stashes. Iruna. In the wilds was the Hadati woman. Just another body. Paul Dudding. No one knew when he came or when he went. Ooh, weed walkers. Nice. What's your skill with stealth? 60. Oh, your skill is awful. Let's give you the weed walkers. And let's cast off one of these here to you. Because, ho, that's a good find. That's a great find. Okay. Anything over here? My answer is a resounding... Not that I can see right now. There's nothing here. Anything over here? I'm really keeping my eyes peeled for lockboxes. Well, someone's been here. You can see the campfire. So let's just keep looking around. And that could mean we're about to bump into some trouble. We have an area up there we can go to as well. So, let's be thorough. Let's go to the Crossroads. And we'll head north. Ooh, there's a house here. Houses all by themselves? Normally trouble. So, let's save. Let's pop in. Let's get a bit closer and pop in. 300 pounds of madmen answered the door. The greasy-looking farmer said to himself, sizing up Locklear with a single glance. Should have known that some kind of stranger had to be responsible. For what? Locklear prompted. Don't play stupid. You've been keeping me up for the last 10 nights with those rackets to the west. Locklear shook his head. I'm afraid there's been a mistake. Really? We'll be leaving you alone now. Let's click again. Okay. Nothing happens if we click again. I thought there might be something, funny. Rackets to the west tells me that something's going on here. Also, we should totally rest as it's getting dark. You don't have many rations left. You, however, have loads, so... Have those. Have those. And that puts you at a decent amount of rations. Puts you at a great amount of rations, actually. We have loads. Right. Is there anything over here that I want at all? There's grain. grain that we collide with, I might add. So there's nothing here. Nothing here. Maybe it's further to the west. Maybe it's on the other side of that small hill he's referring to. If that's the case, that's a really loud racket. Okay, more exploration. You know, I was expecting more enemies in this area. I really was. Also, there's a little fence. I like that touch. Very neat. Oh, there was trouble ahead. Unable to pinpoint the source of his anxiety immediately, Lachlan motioned for a halt. Be wary. We may have wandered into a trap. And we have! Okay. Hello, you! You're about to have a very bad day. Not to spare the eyes. Would you like to come closer? Through the trap. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I'm really pleased about that. I saw that and thought, you know what? I can totally get this person killed. So you just defend while you go very carefully through the trap. It's a good thing we have a magician with us, otherwise this could have been tricky. Here now. And we're through. Excellent. So, that was probably the commotion we were told about. No sense being squeamish. Ooh, a Mortel brooch. Nice. We also have another lamprey here. Not going to say no to a lamprey. Always nice to encounter, because that is loot. Fix that up. 96%. Very nice. Can you carry a couple of lampreys? I think you can. All of this is going to be worth it. At least I hope it will be when we sell these. This is when we only get like 2 sovereigns. No, I know we get more than 2. We've sold normal broadswords. Give us more money than that. Okay, 92.71. Yeah, it's fine. Right. Back to this. Okay. And there was another body here. It was... There it is. Ooh! Okay, more rations! Do we want more rations? Probably. Let's give you these rations. And there we go, it goes to 13, at least 14 actually. So 12 more sovereigns, which is basically half the value of the loot that we bought, the first one that is. And we now have another thing to fix up. And get even more percentages of increase. Excellent. No skill up, wasn't expecting that, so let us carry on exploring about. Alright, we have an area up... Okay, that area up there is probably going to have something. So let's save, because we have just beaten an encounter. Most cunningly, I might add. And explore around here. So nothing here. Nothing here. You'd think there'd be something around here. Ah! There's this. Something had been buried under the dirt. The hole's not big enough to put a man in, so it's safe to assume it isn't a grave. Might be a secret cache of food or supplies. Let's take a look. Ooh, herbal pack's nice. And some torches. Also very nice. Cool. Anything else here? No. What about down on the other side? Okay, there is a... The assassin was a mercenary. Lockley could tell by the hardened set of the Mordhell warrior's face that he hadn't hunted them down to avenge a wrong done him, hadn't chased them to collect a debt. He had come because the coin had been of the right colour and in the right amount, and for that price, win or lose, he would fight them to the death. Hi, you! Yeah. You are alone. I don't think you've picked a good fight here. We have 80% accuracy. I mean, you can try and hit us. But I don't think this is going to work out. I'm actually going to have you defend. Because if I defend, I have a plan. Go to here. Go to here. You're going to attack like that, that's fine. I'm actually going to use Flame Cast here. Because it deals very little damage to everyone else. There we go. Nice hit there. That's like 2. I want you to do that. And defend. And we're actually going to cast another Flame Cast. Maybe you could even get the kill. Don't hit Locklear. And you hit Locklear. Darn it. That was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. Okay, don't cast another one, please. That was regrettable. But we did win. And Gorath's accuracy melee went up. So you tried to take me on a loan. Ooh, you had a peasant's key. Not going to say no to that. Not going to say no to all of the... ooh, it's 60% now. Not going to say no to all the other stuff you have either. Going to get that weapon craft up, of course. On this sword. I mean, we're getting closer to Yabon, so eventually we're going to be able to sell all these things. And then our inventory will finally be empty for the first time in a long time. Also, you can't carry that. Oh. Our inventories are full again, aren't they? Yeah, they really are. Darn it. Okay, what are we going to be dropping? Probably the swords. Probably the swords. So if I put this sword back, and I put this sword, lowest one, that's 96. But that sword there, and then I give you this sword. Now you have enough space to pick up the armor, but only the armor. Our inventory is really full again, and I don't want to sell at the pawn shop, because we'll get practically nothing for all of our stuff there. I know that for a fact. Okay, no armor craft improvement. Okay, let's, switch this off, put these back, and we have more places to explore. We have this southern area to go and check out. There is a house here. I wonder how terrible this house is. The face of a door was covered with a pattern. A strange semicircle formed of oily black smudges that joined at the iron door latch. On closer examination, it seemed that the smudges were actually fingerprints of some kind. I really should have that cleaned, I suppose. Locklear jerked upright at the sound of the gruff voice. Padding from around the corner of the house, a balding man stopped next to Gorath and held up a palm stained with black ink. A scribe tends to make quite a mess. Occupational hazard. Scribe? Among other things, he said. Currently, I have accepted a commission on behalf of a travelling merchant to do a survey of all the mercantile boxes in the area. He cast a knowing look to Gorath. Perhaps you would be interested in helping. And what would we profit of it? Gorath said quietly. Information, the scribe replied. I have acquired a book I think you'll find very interesting. There's a box just west of Hawk's Hollow, on the southern side of a small hill. Find out what's in that box, and I'll give you the book. Now leave me. I have much work to do. Okay. We have a quest, a box to the west of Hawk's Hollow. Did we open that already? Jeremy answered their knock at the door. Ah, my friends, I see you have returned. What can you tell me of the box I asked about? Locklear rubbed a loose floorboard with the tip of his boot. We don't know. I cannot. I will not give you the book until you tell me the contents of that box. I told you before, it's west of Hawk's Hollow and south of a small hill. Now go. So we have a quest to go and get a thing, and that's nice. I like getting things. Also, there's an area to the north here that may contain something. Or it may contain absolutely nothing. What about to the south of this area? Let's go have a look. Well, it's getting dark. We're likely to get ambushed by something. But we can rest. And I think we probably shall. There we go. Locklear still needs a bit of healing, but that's fine. We can recuperate that health over time. And when we come back, folks, we're continuing to travel closer to Yabon. Though I feel like I've been missing things along the way. This has been an area full of forests and little alcoves, and we have not found anything except, ambushes. We've gone past the Scribe. In fact, we're probably very close to Yabon right now. So I may end up popping back to see if I've missed something. I bet I have. But we'll find that out next time. Or I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.